Okay, so my four-wheeler's been doing this thing where when I go to start it, it clicks and then shuts off. And if I hit over by the starting solenoid, it'll come back on. See? I'll pull it right here and show you. If I just hit the four-wheeler, it comes back on. I've been trying to figure it out. I've replaced the starting solenoid. I've fully charged the battery. So we're going to figure this out. I charged the battery overnight to see if that was going to solve the problem, and it's still doing the clicking. So we're going to try and still figure it out. So I've been thinking that it's not the battery because the battery's brand new. We replaced it about a month ago. I think when I replaced the battery is when this started happening, and which is what I've seen some other videos of where they thought the terminals were corroded. Well, in my case, the terminals weren't corroded. It was just a loose fitting, which I had checked, but not well enough, I guess. So, yeah. So I've been playing with it for a little bit, trying to figure it out after all, and see it's off now. But if I hit the four-wheeler, it comes back on. But if we click it, I do believe it is a loose terminal. So if I shake the battery, it comes back on. Turn it off, kind of wiggle the terminal again. Try to get it to, trying to get it to break again. You can see here's the old starting solenoid, and there is the new one. So I think the problem is this terminal right here. See, it's loose, and that's what's been causing it. It just gets to where it doesn't make a good connection and causes that ticky noise. So we're gonna tighten her up and then see if that fixes it. Okay, so tightening that screw down did fix it. It was pretty loose. I was able to get several hand tights of a screwdriver to tighten that down, and I haven't had any problems since. Turn it on, it starts right up every single time. So I can't get it to come off, and there's no beating on the back to get it to start anymore. One other thing I wanted to mention was this old starting solenoid. I just left a new one in because I bought a new one, so just leave the good one in. I don't think anything was wrong with this one. It was just a loose battery terminal, but I wanted to let you guys know that there's two fuses. One's a spare and one's not a spare. And there's this little part here that hooks to the fuse. You can see there's a little ring that goes around there. That needs to be on the B side, which is the battery side, not the motor side. I read online that some of these, or it's actually put on the motor side, and if it hurts your four-wheeler if it's that way. So mine, fortunately, are both on the right side. Another thing I did was the new solenoid came with two 20 amp fuses or 30 amp fuses in it. You can see, try to get it to focus there. It's a 30 amp, and my old one had 20 amps in it. So I actually put the 20 amps in there just to be safe. Not sure, you guys probably comment in there to let me know what it's supposed to be, but I'm going to leave those 20s in there because that's how it worked before, and it was working fine. So I did ruin one of the fuses trying to get it out. So hopefully this video helps you guys. Thanks.